Actually, I think the idea originally came from the Lassalle'a Center, but I'll get to that in a second. First of all, to all of those who I haven't had the chance to meet yet, my name is Julia Walter and I work for the Warsaw office of the Friedrich-Ebert Foundation. And so Michał has already said a lot about, I think, what we want to do here during the next 2 days, but maybe just let me explain why I think this topic is also very important for our foundation. I think that even though the crisis, the economic crisis, has been lasting now for quite a while, social democratic parties in the region or even all over Europe, even though, and most of them actually are still in opposition, have not yet really come up with some coherent strategies of dealing with the crisis. And well, even maybe if they have come up, they certainly have not found convincing matter of selling these strategies to the public. And it's maybe even sort of an historical irony that actually those parties who have been anticipating the crisis of capitalism for a long time, at least, you know, most of the roots are actually of the social democratic movement, actually dealt with also with the critics of capitalism, that now, after 150 years of predicting this crisis, actually social democratic parties are very, well, they don't come up with very convincing answers, and maybe neoliberal parties who, you know, were much more trusting in the market, in economy, now actually can sell a lot of the policies they have been advocating for a long time with well, even more conviction. And because of this, the Friedrich-Ebert Foundation at the moment is about to initiate a project where we talk about the consequences of austerity policies all over Europe. And where in the first step at the moment we are collecting data about the consequences of these policies all over Europe. And then also in a second step we try to search for outlines of alternative concepts or strategies in dealing with the crisis. And I think actually that this seminar, or the output of this seminar, can actually well, be used for this project. And the idea of this entire project is that at the end of the day we might actually be able to develop and to present something like an own and identifiable social democratic narrative of how to deal with the crisis. I'm looking forward to the discussions. Tomorrow we will still discuss how we can actually, you know, we're thinking about eventually making a publication, so how we can present the output of this conference eventually, and how to use it for further work of the Friedrich-Ebert Foundation, but also for the use of all of you who work in different contexts for progressive or for social democratic politics. So thank you very much to all of you for coming here, and especially thanks a lot to the Ferdinand Lassalle'a Center for having this great idea, and also, and this is especially to Raimund Niwiński and to Michał Syska for putting this operationally into practice, because, well, as I said, the Ebert Foundation is only present in Warsaw, which is quite far away, so we have to heavily rely on the good work of the Lassalle'a Center to make this all happen. Thank you very much for this, and I'm looking forward to an interesting discussion. Thanks.